I'm going to scrap yard right now because at the scrap yard yesterday when I did my HMS load, they didn't actually, for prepared, they put down the totals, but for the shearing was oversized shearing, they put 0 down for 810 pounds. There should have been a value. It could be up to $80 maybe, I'm not sure, because I don't know what the shearing rate is. So I'm going to the scrap yard right now to get the difference. So it could be $50 to $80, but I think the price went down a bit because HMS number 1 shorts were $240 a ton. I think it was down a little bit, so we'll see. So I'm going to scrap it right now to clear that up. I'll let you know what the difference was and what the grand total is. It gave me 385 yesterday, and today I'll get the balance, and I'll let you know what that whole load weighed more than, well, it weighed the same, but the money was out. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so the check that I got, everything was on there properly. It was just not on this piece of paperwork. It didn't go on. So they confirmed it because they looked on my check that I got on the list. It was on there. So number 1 and 2 HMS prepared was $240 a ton at 800 pounds of shearing, which is a $20 difference. So it's not that bad. I thought it was worse. So it's only $20 difference. Shearable, unprepared. So that was a total of $88.44. So my grand total scrap run with the HMS bin, with all the tires, or all the rims, and all the HMS cages, was $474.36. So I knew something was wrong when I saw the figure, but that makes sense. So
turn right onto Macska.
It was almost like 500 pounds or $500. So it was a good scrap run. Okay, we're going to a place that's supposed to outfit my van, like panels and so on. Hopefully, if I can do some video, just gotta confirm a few things like colors and odds and ends, right? So it's in Abbotsford, it's about an hour away. I'm gonna head out there. If I'm able to film a little bit or something, we'll do that. If not, I'll give you details after I finish. Okay, stay tuned. I'm at the office here, so I went through the repair guy. Couldn't really film much, just kind of a private location. They do all the dealer stuff, all the builds for all the plumbers, like utility companies that have special shelving and flooring and walls, ceiling, whatever. It's like unbelievable. It was done really nice. So this is the kind of thing I'm looking at. It's supposed to be the one they quoted originally. This is a kind of a new product here. It's 100% airtight type fit versus some have gaps. So I know the wife's worried about spiders, so I want something a little better. The one is a slider with a window. It comes with no window, but I guess if I ever make an RV, it might be good to have a window in case you're sleeping in the back and someone's rifling through the front. You can see what they look like, right? Before you, otherwise you open the door, you know, if the guy's like really big or got a gun, then you know, it's a different story, right? You know what's going on. So that's probably going to be this thing. It's a Ranger design, 20-inch sliding door, aluminum partition. It's supposed to be a very tight fits. We looked at different things here. I don't know if we can get the pictures here. That's a sill. There'll be a checker plate floor, and that's the end cap. End cap for the checker plates. That's the back door. I thought it took two. It never came. Well, why another picture? But anyways, oh, that is the side door. Okay, so that's the side door. That's the factory step, and that's the end cap. But the deck will be solid. It'll be a hard composite type material, and then there'll be checker plate on top and a seal plate here on both front and back. This is the products here. That's a composite board. It's a real thick, I don't know, half-inch thick, but super solid and thick. So that goes in a floor on a special rack rail where it doesn't, you don't drill into the body or nothing. You're not gonna have holes so you got rust or moisture coming through. So it's still factory body. Sorry. I was gonna go white on the ceiling, but it's a smooth white. This is a textured material. gray textured material. It's going to go on the walls and ceiling all around the whole thing, doors, slider, back door, walls, ceiling. And then we're going to put lighting on the top. We're going to put 3 of these on there, these rectangular LED lights. We need lots of lights for bright videos. There'll be 2 factory ones to go by the back, one by the front slider. This will be the optional ones. There'll be a switch at the side door and a switch at the back where the lift goes. So that will be 3 of these installed. And he said it'll be really bright. I said 2, he said 3. Probably 3 will be a little better because it is a bit darker. The ceiling, walls are a bit darker, but being LED, he put it on as a demo. It was up at the ceiling there, was super bright. So that was awesome there. And then we're going with a Tommy gate lift. Here's one partition here, but he said this one has gaps. There's gaps here and sides, and this one has no gaps. There's no gaps on that one. This is, we don't know the price on this one yet. It's a brand new product, just came out, so this is what I want. So, and then we'll have a Tommy gate lift. There'll be a lift that comes out of the bottom. It's pretty flush to the bumper in the back. It says under the bumper, under the body. It comes out like this. You flip it over, and then, you know, use it like a lift, and you'll have a hand control, maybe 10 feet long, whatever the control is. So that'll be Tommy gate lift up to 700 pounds. So that's gonna be awesome. Also, what else are you doing? Mostly it's the walls and ceiling. Oh, there's also a ladder. I forgot to say ladder. There's a tire rack that bolts to the hinges. 2 hinges on top. There's no body modifications or drill holes or nothing. So it's a ladder, like a skinny ladder with a tire combination, because the tire will be, spare tire will be used. So I want to have something for my tire plus my ham radio antenna. So I'll use it as a little tower. So then I can just screw something to it, unscrew, so I'll have set up like that. So, and I viewed the guy's shop, awesome shop. It's called Expert Tech, and they're in Abbotsford. A very nice shop, very nice guy, really good. Told me about all the different things. So end result is everything's being ordered. It's just a matter of putting things together, and it's going to take time. So I'm going to get going here. They just shut down. I guess they shut down early because these guys probably start at 6 in the morning. So I'm kind of getting excited here. Just a matter of time. It's going to probably take about 4 to 5 weeks. The Tommy gate is actually in Seattle right now, so there is one around there. But I told the guy that I'm trying to reach out to Tommy gate and ask for a sponsorship. They want to give me a little discount to my dealer, something, you know. But anyways, I never heard an email back, so I'll be taking most likely might email them again, but I'll be taking a Tommy gate sticker off because I'm not advertising. You know, if I'm showing in all my videos, so every time I use it I'm spieling what it is and people want to know what it is. If they give me some sort of discount, like a sponsorship, otherwise I'm gonna put down my own stuff there, my own advertising, right? Or just website or whatever, or Kane Treasure Hunter, whatever, something. And then what I'm gonna do is that van, the side windows are indented but they're not cut out for windows. I'm gonna get black wrap on the outside window only, so it'll be gray with a black shiny wrap, so it'll look like a family van. And I'll put all my gold letters in gold, 24K in gold, and recycling symbols, and what I do. There'll be like maybe some rubbish removal, scrap metal, e-waste, van for hire, because if someone says, hey, my intentions are, say someone's moving, they don't really able to rent a van, or they don't have access to a van, well, I'll charge X number of dollars to take the van there. I'll control the lift. I'll help them load boxes in my van, but I'm not going to their house. Just stack things, lift things, whatever, like small moves, A to B type moves, and charge a flat rate. So that's an option of making extra money, which I may do. And then I'll either do the scrap metals, recycling for sure, maybe some rubbish removal, just clean, like just little furniture, nothing garbagey, like just clean removal. I got the bin for that, or even the white van for now. I could use that for, you know, messier jobs, but just clean moving. Or a guy says, okay, you know, he wants appliance removed, and I'm charging money or taking it free. Depends where I'm going. If it's out of my way, I'll charge a small price. I mean, most guys charge 100, 150 appliances, or one time. Like, so if you have 3 appliances, 150, but it's a minimum 150, so that's an option, right? Anyways, we're gonna keep moving on, get back to the yard. Just want to share that with you. I'm kind of excited there. At least now I see the materials. Couldn't visualize the materials before because, you know, the stuff he had sitting there was nothing like he had before. The stuff they had before was corrugated black plastic, and the floor was like spongy. It had just like a tarp over it. Real poor materials, just to showcase the vehicle for a quick sale. Nothing fancy. Now everything's going to be all top-notch, commercial grade quality. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so way too hot to go to the yard right now, so I'm gonna pick up whatever junk and then head home. There's aluminum here, that's nice. Speakers are too much wood. They're probably heavy speakers. Whew, it's over 30 right now. It was 30 here, but it was high as 33 in some areas. Close to Abbotsford, Langley, over 30. I'm driving the windows down. I'm just like sweating. It's not hot. Okay, there's a box here. Not much in it. Cord's cut already. You never know, it's been looted already. It could have been something good to have one time. Oh, it's so hot. Crazy weather. Post kid, I don't know, 34, 35 next few days. They're giving weather warnings right now. The last time we had a big heat wave, it wasn't as high as this. There was a major fire, took a whole town out, basically lit in British Columbia. And we had about 600 people that died just from the heat stroke, or who knows what it was, but combination, it gets too hot and you have medical issues, right? So we'll cruise a little bit, gonna head back, have some dinner, and hopefully process something a little bit later. It's just because it's way too hot. You know, I like to process stuff right in front of me because it looks aluminum to me. Could be wrong. Nope, it's aluminum. Perfect. It's heavy too. Could be 15 pounds, actually pretty heavy. Lucky I came back. I did a U-turn just in case. I was thinking more of a, it looked like a bunch of chairs stacked. That's awesome. That's good. That's probably, I don't know, say 15 bucks in scrap there, I think. It's a good little payday. Okay. I just want to show you my living room here. Well, this is my family room. Just what it looks like after my rental. I designed a fireplace with quartz on the bottom. How that goes. Mirror up there. So that's some of the furniture we got. I designed this cabinet here as this is my desk. So when I spend time with family, we have a family room. Full desk here. It's got all my files and stuff. A few things I put on display. Quick things I put together here. Some of my ink bottles, and then those are my D104 microphones. Just miscellaneous, just to have a little show of something. There's an owl I found on one of the jobs before, so I rescued him, but he was already stuffed. So instead of throwing in the garbage, I kept him. That would be a total waste. Anyways, there's a few things, a few cars here when we were kids. But that's the setup here, and then these like files and stuff. I have to drill a hole here. They never drilled a hole. I'm waiting for the guy to come in and put a hole in there. And the wires will be through the back. So that's that. And then it's like our kitchen area. Storage, all lights up on top. Pot lights everywhere. Marble everywhere. Goes through the front entryway of the hallways. into the dining room. Basic kitchen. I don't want anything too fancy. Could have went like double ovens, but I figured, you know, I'm old school. Good fridge. I like the microwave above there has the ventilation above them, goes into the microwave. It's kind of layout. A few more trinkets up here. Well, these here, wife could put stuff here. That's her stuff that she likes, and then that's kind of my case there. We'll show you the outside view. I designed the privacies on both sides, privacy, and then I want to have some view here this way. When they trim the trees, eventually there'll be a view here and a view that way. These are 16-foot awnings. I designed that so that I'll have an open space for barbecuing. Right. Stone on the chimney, stone on this whole wall here. You don't see that too often. All kinds of window sills, crowns all around, like trim all around the windows. If I ever want to change the windows, say 20 years from now, you take the trim off, you pull the window out, you put the trim back. Easy maintenance for new windows. So wife wanted small decks. I said, no, I want big decks here. Big deck here because we have such a big patio here. It's like 60 feet long, or who knows how long, 70 feet maybe. Well, that's our view here. I'll tell you a story. One of my cats, Callie, she's blind now, so she walks through furniture and stuff, but the door was open and she walked through the rail and fell on the ground. I don't know how she survived. She's such a lucky cat. Being blind, not seeing what she's doing. She was in the bushes here, and just as a fluke we heard a cat meow, just very little, and it was stuck halfway in the bushes. It couldn't move, nothing. His fur was stuck in there. So my son-in-law, future son-in-law, he got the cat out. It was somewhere in there. So he fell down somewhere here. We don't know. It could have been here, it could have been there. I'm thinking maybe this way. Could have fell in this area and walked that way. But I got a view of the bridge there. There's another view of another bridge. See, the only thing about these trees, I can't top the trees, right? The city came here, we got trees cut down professionally, but the city said everything's okay, but we can't cut no more. None of these trees. There's only some things we can actually cut a little bit higher, but you can't top things, right? These are damaged trees before. They were topped like years ago or something. So we did cleaned up quite a bit, but like I say, it's a view property, so all of it is not much of a yard in the back, but I like it. I just like the openness here and all that, right? And the other chimney is stone also on the other chimney, and wrapped around the wall and the front of the wall, same color stone. I'm just going to show you a couple spots in my house, not everything, just a couple little tiny spots. My cat wants to leave already. This is Courage. Courage, want to say hi to my viewers? Hey, Courage. Hey, look here. Hey, are you looking? I want to see your beautiful face. Come here. Say hi. Courage. That's not the cat that fell down. It's the other cat. There's boxes mixed up here because we're already getting wedding stuff again. She's buying decorating things and she's slowly getting it all together. There's boxes everywhere. This is my cat here. Callie. She's blind, poor thing. And it happened just like within a year. And she's kind of losing quite a bit of weight, but she's doing good. Very skinny, but she's eating and everything. So we had this cat for 18, 19 years probably. That's the hallway there. I just want to show you this room here. Cats aren't allowed in these rooms. Okay, this is my formal living room, our living room and dining room area. That's family area. So this is some of the stuff my wife decorated. That's her spot to do her decorations. Here's some of her photos. Just over years of different ages, family, wedding and stuff. And then this is when my son Eric got married. It's my stepson. Well, he's been since 2 years old, so he's 35 years old, so he's my son anyways, but that was his wedding. All the pictures there, that's about over 10 years ago. All these boxes are for the wedding stuff. That we're shorty decorating, buying and stuff. The wife picked all the lighting out. Very unique for lighting, and it's good stuff. This is, like I say, this is a showcase. She kind of designed a showcase, but this is a built-in we did. It's a built-in. It's got a quartz with a light in the bottom. I'll turn it off. Slowly kind of working my way out. I kept these glass blocks because I wanted the character of the house still. Still looks good. And then here, this is sunken in living room. So doors there and doors here. And there's a light switch here and it lights up the ceiling here, but I can't work it. Fireplace, it was brand new, updated fireplace. I designed this look with the stone. This was originally just paint. I had marble, I think, or something, but it was rounded, so I squared it off. So I think I like it. It looks pretty good. And like those mirrors, like you say, there was mirrors there before, but since the wall was a little crooked on the ceiling, they kind of a little shorter, so it shows it was too tight, it'd be a little too crooked. So this is what the wife picked out, the curtains, everything. That's her design. It's not bad. I picked the tiles, so like having tile everywhere. So it's nice to have tile everywhere, to be honest. This is just a cheap hardwood, but it's a waterproof. You know, we have animals, and we used to have dogs. Now we have a couple cats, but more durable. You can get it wet and stuff. Don't have any real hardwood, but I didn't want it anyways. I just wanted that kind of laminate stuff. Okay, we're gonna just walk here. Here's some more family photos stuff. I just want to show you this washroom here. This was originally had a bathtub. That's the wife picked all this tile out, so that's her design. Whatever borders, colors, this is what she wanted. Gotta keep the wife happy. She picked out lighting. That's what we picked out, this type of sink. I picked out the doors because I wanted kind of modern look too, instead of being outdated. Okay, hold on for a second. Okay, here, this is the master bathroom. If you watched my demo videos, you remember what this looked like before originally. So I kept the marble, because I love the marble, I mean glass blocks. I kind of liked it. Right, I kept some character of the house. This is made in Montreal, Quebec. This is a really expensive tub. And then we got the shower. These are made in Montreal too, Quebec. It's Canadian made. That's Canadian, that's Canadian. That base pan is Canadian. Most materials are Canadian sourced, but they're a lot more expensive. That's the way it goes. But they're good, pretty good quality. So that's the setup here. So it's got a rain head and a standard wand. Right, just basic. So, the wife uses that because she has a bad knee, so it helps her with the knee. Built-in, I think that was built-in. Washer and dryer on the same level, which is nice. There's one downstairs too. This is built in. I wanted my wife to have a makeup area. It's kind of cluttered because we're not really, everything's not 100% yet. Even the towels, like for now, it's just something thrown together. So we just kind of moved in here about just a month ago. You know, basic storage. But the washer and dryer is nice. Nice to have that. Pot lights, double air fence. If it gets really hot in here, it sucks the air out quite a bit. Haven't used the bathtub yet, believe it or not. I've been here for a month, haven't used it. This is a really expensive toilet too. It's like they're like $1,000. It's got a bidet and all that. It heats water. It does everything kind of. I haven't used it yet, but as a basic toilet, but it's supposed to bidet and all that built in. They're Costco, but they're around $700 originally. One broke down. We took it back. We didn't even use it. It just didn't work. The guy installed it. Didn't work. We took it back. We got our money back, and they made us buy a brand new one for $1,000. So we had to pay $1,000 for that one. So it's got marble everywhere here. Marble hallways, dining room, all the major areas. Downstairs, all the hallways. Same marble, the kitchens, everything. I just want to have it all good. And picture frame design. It's not a windowsill like before. It used to be windowsill, no trim. Or I could have had a small trim, I cannot remember, but I wanted a picture frame on it. Nice, same with the outside windows. Well, that's the tour I'm giving you. That's all I'm going to give you, but rest is downstairs is private for my daughter. She lives there. And the rest are just bedrooms. They're unrelated to my build. This is more what I want to feature, how my layout, how I picked it. This had a big French door before, double French door. I made a 36-inch wide door that gave us more counter space this way, and the door opens, works good, because if you're taking a dump, the door doesn't open and stare at you, right? It opens that way, so you have privacy, instant privacy. You know what I'm saying? Door goes that way. So I picked all these different things out. These are heated mirrors. They got lights on them. Different kind of lights. And the heat. They're just plug-in type, right? One's hardwired, one's plugged in, but same with the toilet is plugged in the wall. Works all power. It doesn't have a tank. See, there's no tank or nothing. This is the toilet, how it works. Press button. But there's no reservoir tank. Like most toilets have, like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 gallons. So this is just water. Here it is. See? You can just keep flushing over and over, it doesn't matter. There's no like tank or nothing. So it uses very little water, which is kind of cool. And then we got a little just basic storage. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, it's a little bit of mixed here. Today was kind of a running around day and so on. It's a little bit too hot, but I kind of wanted to show you a little bit about how my build went, the design, and what the wife picked up, the colors and so on. And there's still all these tape here, they gotta be touched up. Because we didn't move into here. It's been renovated for close to a year, but we never moved in just because I had to sell my house first. So there's little touch-ups. So each piece of tape has got to be touched up. The efficiencies aren't done. So I figured we move in first and figure out what we have to do. And the garage is still original. Nothing's been done to the garage. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.